Kolo Yao, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kakadash, that's the husband of Basil, Jimmy, on the truth via the internet. And shalom to the brothers that start their prophesying, meaning the brothers that live sacrifice. And to the coming of the Lord Yahushua. Shalom to the believers out there, Israelites, as well as speckled birds, Israelite foreigners, those that may not look like Israelites. But the line goes back to so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, which are biblical Israelites. So not 100% white, but getting better. Lonely. You have what is that? This head blows over. I know a lot of people getting, like last year I didn't get sick at all. They see, hey, it's still in the flesh, and you got stuff on minor, affliction. But anyway, I started the year with a bang. We see a lot of judgment happening. Beginning with a snowstorm. Snowstorm is still finding dead body. And freak accident. It's not freak accident. It's more of a low cast, not a judgment. And now in the article it says recession threat, what's in store for inflation and unemployment for 2023. So they've been talking about this, the increase in unemployment mostly since 2022. It's ready to take effect in 2023. And this year is the year to, try to bring on the digital currency. Try to test it out. So this could be a year of many prophecies being fulfilled. Don't worry. This is the year we out of here. But the Lord working a slow, precise process, man. Right now, focusing on as we're seeing judgments and exposing, the least, and having prophecies fulfilled. It's more church hiding and all this stuff. Signs of the time, And right now, there's a nation of beating the sword and the plowshares. I'm beating the. Sorry, perfect. Let me get it so I don't butcher it. 3 and 10 it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. That the weak say, I'm strong. These are nations saying they're strong. They're building up their military. The nuclear missiles getting ready for World War III, which is Armageddon in the scriptures. The final war, the third war that's getting ready to happen. But before that, we can expect extreme turmoil. It says, those hoping for the economy to return to its pre-pandemic equilibrium, yeah, you crazy. It's took a major damage of low unemployment and moderate price increases. We have a wait as that scenario appears very unlikely. Broadly speaking, it seems as though 2023 will feature declining but still high inflation and a high risk for broad-based economic downturn. Retail sales plunged by most in nearly a year in November. While the two are very different economic phenomena, but the country high inflation and light recession are tied. Unlikely recession are tied. To fight inflation, the Federal Reserve raises interest rates in order to slow. By slowing down, he's making the voices as it builds up to slow demand, which causes prices to fall. But declining demand and lower spending mean that growth would slow and falter. A scenario that, if bad enough, turns into a full-blown recession that the Fed's action are the key to understanding both inflation and possibility of recession in 2023. What has the Fed done so far this past year will go down in history as one of the most tumultuous in Fed history, as it became apparent that inflation was no longer transitory. The central bank began jacking up rates and became more hawkish as the year dragged on. And at one point, hiking rates by 75, basis points 4 times in a row, akin to a dozen conventional hikes. Inflation, it is widely expected that inflation will remain high throughout the coming year. Yep. Although the growth will be, thankfully, much less than in 2023. Yeah, we thought that. And the Fed's preferred gauge of inflation is the Personal Consumption Expenditures Index. The most recent PCE index data shows that inflation was running at 6% in the 12 months ending in October. Core PCE inflation, which strips energy and food prices, is generally less volatile, was at a 5% year-over-year rate. Fed officials projected in December that PCE inflation will show to 3.1% by the end of 2023, and the core inflation is slow to 3.5%. You can read the rest of the article. But all these things talking about slowing down, is lies to, black hole the enemy to keep them spending the economy so they can, fund their, money laundering and schemes, this is going to happen really least expected when everybody's in their security, because it's up to the Lord to decide these things. And Lord's pressuring Esau and so forth in hand to move on with profits with his digital currency. That's why they're testing out this year. And it said, was it May? No, it was in the summer. Yeah, May. Yeah, they test out the digital currency. What the scriptures say, as they putting out peace and security, peace and safety, it's sudden destruction. But I'm not going to get that yet. But the verse popped in my head. You might as well get it since it came up. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, the sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman and a child, and they shall not escape." And it's like people, wicked are people, New Year, new me, celebrating the New Year's and all that, thinking they're gonna do this, thinking they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that this year. You might not get a chance to do that this year. What Proverbs 27:1 says, "Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what day we bring forth." You know what's gonna happen to you next day, next month. Next year from now, you pray to the Lord. Yahweh Shemiyah, say, "Lord willing, Yahweh Tazah, Yahweh Shemiyah Tazah." And you make it throughout this year. Even us, some of us might Lord might say, "Hey, your flight in, you did your work, he put you to rest, maybe he don't have plans for you to go to Jacob's trouble." Some prophets, some teachers and believers only in the spirit were waiting for Lord to return, he just died on this truth. That believing in the truth, teaching the truth, it's that whatever it may be, Lord have mercy on them. He took them out. This one not a shameful death, not a dog's death. But it took him out. They were in that peace. Some never came down. Who, you don't know stuff. Who prophesied for another part. But the scripture says that will rise first. The dead in your house shall rise first. The who died in his will. So some of the elect are in the spirit world. You know? You know? He said, but ye brethren, you know, and people are celebrating the new year, new me, new me. Let's say in Psalms 21. 27, it's lucky, yeah. 27 and 1. I said 21. 27 and 1. But not that stuff for tomorrow. But you don't know what tomorrow might bring. You know, so, hey. These people have this plan, but the Lord got a different plan. It's time for judgment, eh? You know, you had your fun. You know, but it says, but ye brethren are not in darkness. Who's the brethren he's talking about? He's talking about the hopeful elect. No one, and he would say hopeful elect because you don't know if you're there, but we do trying our best to do what we're supposed to do to the spirit. You know? So in hopes that we'll be elect. That's what we call it, the hopeful elect. You know? Brethren are not in darkness, that the day may should overtake you as a thief. So we see what's going on, and we see the prophecy in these things. We stay alert. Let's get Ecclesiastes 13 and 3. 13 and 3. Or 12 and 3. You know, because, hey, like it said, the unemployment is going to increase as the time goes by. It said, no, Ecclesiastes. Well, Ecclesiastes Sirach, but let's say Sirach. Avoid confusion. I mean, Ecclesiastes and Sirach. Okay, Ecclesiastes 12 and 3 says, in that day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because there are few, and those that look out the window is darkened. Yeah, and you see in the dark darkness around these people, mostly these Edomites, because they know the kingdom is at the end. And people in general, you know, see any light at the end of the rainbow, because 2022 was hell, 2021 was hell, 2020 was hell, 2023 is always starting up to be, you know, even worse. And it's going to continue to get worse till Yahweh shall come. You know, because we had, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob the beginning of that fall of the real world. You know, the real renewal and betterment, you know, of the planet doesn't start till Yahweh shall return. And who is ruling, and his people ruling in the right place, you know, and the elect ruling first and foremost, then the rest of it. But born through the elect, you know, in the kingdom. But the elect will be the first fruit, the first 1,000 years, you know, they're going to be in the kingdom first, you know. Obviously, going to be immortal, but, you know, the first, you know, first few years of dominion. You know, it says, keepers of the house, turning the strong man shall bow himself, and the grinder shall cease. Grinder shall cease, meaning work. And the worker shall cease. You get Matthew 24 and 41. You know, 2 women shall be grinding at the mill. You're working. They send, you know, servants and women to grind the mill. It's a form of work. So grinding means working, and even use it as a phrase today in slang. On my grind. It's self-explanatory. You know? And you see, talking because lack of jobs, lack of opportunity, lack of, you know. People don't have hope, they don't have the spirit. So lack of hope. Hold on. Yeah, we're back. You know, I first grade the same with no turn the loop because you can have me with me. Because the time like never before is coming, you know. Like you read in Daniel 1 and Matthew 24. I think the 21st verse. Time like never before is coming. There's gonna be a lot of things going on, even capitalism and other stuff. One thing leads to another. Nobody have jobs, nobody making money, nobody spending. It's gonna affect the economy. You know? And that's when they're gonna bring out the when the economy finally crash. You know, when the things are too high. People are looting and rioting. You know? But let's get Ecclesiastes 5 and 7. I'm about to end this early because this is bothering me. Blew my nose. Let's get Ecclesiastes 5 and 7. It says, "Make no change, return to the Lord, and put off not day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of thy vengeance." Yeah, and most people in Babylon the Great, America, is in the security. You know, while the country is suffering right now, they're getting the full blood of it. He's still able to buy stuff, still able to work, still make money, you know, to live somewhat comfortable. You know, and we've been warning these people, you know, but what the prophets, all people about them, I said, he ended up being offered food, hardness his neck. You know, Proverbs 29 and yeah, 39 and 1 say, he that often reprove harden his neck, and shall suddenly be destroyed without remedy. And our people, the wicked our people, as I mentioned before, not taking warning, says he's gonna be destroyed suddenly. You know, like that lady that got trapped. And her car in the storm. She didn't expect that to happen. It was sudden. Nobody expected that to happen to her. You know, in Proverbs 6 and 15. 6 and 15. It said, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly, suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. And it's talking about the wicked not only for Esau Edom, he's mainly for Esau Edom, but the wicked are people too. It said, foreigners is in his heart, he devises mischief continually. He soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly, suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 16 doeth the Lord hate. Lord Yahweh by him shall hate. Yea, even 7 on the bottom of the a proud look, a lying tongue, and a hand that shed innocent blood, which is all parties of Esau Edom. So what? Because I said mainly referring to the wicked, you know, but also wicked are people too, because we under the curses, and the people still doing wickedness, you know. And one of the curses, hey, shall evil eye towards that bloodline, you know. You know, but hey, these things are coming people unaware. And when you're seeing it, you know, play out. Let's get back 24 and close out. You know, 31st, and except those days, yeah, 31st, 23. Okay. 37 says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also be the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So yeah, they're giving in marriage. They've been celebrating. He's still celebrating the holiday. I think he's not even looking too good. He's still doing all this thing. You know, while they're in turmoil. You know, still celebrating pagan holidays. Still, sacrificing more like abortions. Still getting drunk a party, doing all types of wickedness. No, it's not a sin to drink, but be a drunkard, drinking and doing wickedness with it. Adultery, etc. Doing all types of things. Celebrating New Year. Hey, this year, I feel the vibe. I don't think a lot of people celebrate that. It is dead, man. It's through. The enchantment and witchcraft is through. So it's saying now without enchantment. This place is through. You can feel it in the air. You feel it in these people. They're done. They're through. What's waiting now is judgment. And for the elect, hopefully, the so-called Negro Latino and Native American that haven't come across the video and resonate with the truth, repent and turn back, become reconverted under the name Yahweh's Father. His name's not God. God's the title. It's not Yahweh. It's not Jehovah. The J wasn't in Hebrew. His son's name is not Jesus. The J, and U wasn't there. It's Yahweh. His son's name is Yahweh. Father's name is Yahweh. He is. He exists. Yahweh. He delivers. He saves. Those are the names, and learn, who you are, your history, what tribe. Well, we've been scattered all around, So, but if it's resonate with you in the spirit, you maybe could go back to certain family lines, a father's side, and find out something. But hey, look at the spirit. Don't be so entangled, carnality. Look at the behavior, the spirit, coming in. Because granted, you got it's hell, man. Because you have Jake that are atheists now, but they're still Jake. And you have Edomites that truly believe, but they look like Edomites. It might be Jake. And you have those that look like Jake. Jake is still for Jacob. Those like Jake, it might be an Edomite, or another heathen, or Hamite, or Japhite, or anything. So we got just that spirit. With that, shalom.